You think I'm scamming people for me? No, man, I'm not scamming people for me. I'm scamming people for my people. I'm scamming your people for my people.
Welcome back, everybody. In today's video, I came across a Norton security refund scam. They logged onto my computer and wanted to gain access to my bank in order to complete the fraud. I went along with the scam for a while until I demanded a supervisor because I wanted to give him a piece of my mind. Little did I know I would end up talking to a scammer who claimed to steal $720,000 a year. And boy, did he have a lot to say.
Hello.
Hello.
So sorry, the line went off. Yeah, this is David here from Norton. How can I help you, sir? You just called us, and we just missed your call.
Absolutely. Thanks for calling me back. I got an email here.
All right.
Something about a
All
charge.
right.
The problem is I didn't really recognize the charge here.
All right.
Let me see. I wrote it down here. Let me see if I can pull it up here one
All
sec
right.
here.
If you see any kind of invoice, just let me know. All right.
Yep. Let me just grab it here. I wrote down
Okay.
the information.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, let's see here. It's something about a yearly product membership. I wrote down some order number.
Mm-hmm.
It was like $550,
All
you know,
right.
and I just don't recall
It's
signing
okay.
up for that at
It's
all.
okay if you have not subscribed to that subscription. No problem. What we can do, we can just go
Okay.
ahead and we can cancel the subscription, and we can remove the
Okay.
software from the computer. So in future you won't get charged. Can you kindly be in front of the
Sure.
computer at the moment for a couple of minutes?
Yep, I'm in front of it
All
now.
right. Can you close everything and just be on the normal screen? Okay.
Okay.
Just look at your keyboard. Extreme left hand side corner of your keyboard, you can see there is a CTRL key.
Okay.
Okay. Just beside CTRL, there is a 4 flag window logo key. Can you see that? Okay.
Yes.
Can you press the 4 flag window logo key? Hold that key. Press R button with another finger. I mean, Windows and
R as in
R.
like
Yeah,
Roger.
R is in Roger. Windows and R
Okay.
at the same time. What exactly you see on your screen? Can you tell me?
I see a box.
Okay. Is anything written on that box? Can you read out to me?
Yeah, it just says
All
run.
right. Is any
Type the name of the program, folder,
all
document.
right? Anything is written there, or it's blank? The place beside open.
It's just
Okay. Can you
blank.
just type over there www 3w dot ultraviewer.net?
Got
Okay.
it.
Can you tell me what exactly you have written there? All
Ultraviewer.net.
right. Can you press OK?
Let's see
And
here.
just let me know what exactly you see so I can guide you, step by step.
I see, looks like an Ultraviewer
All
website.
right. Is anything there is like saying download in a green tab, green box?
Yep.
Okay. Can you click on that?
Yep, I see it.
Click on that.
Sure.
The and what exactly you see? Something has downloaded, like TeamViewer.exe. Something is there.
It says Ultraviewer setup,
Okay. .exe. Can you double
download.
click on it?
Are you wanting me to install
Yes.
this? Is that
Yes.
what's...
Yes. So we can
I
send you
see.
the
Okay.
cancellation form. So you can fill it up and we can
Okay.
cancel the subscription.
Okay. Seems pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate your help.
Yeah, it's my job. Can you provide me the ID and a password? And grab a piece of paper and pen. Just write down this ID and password.
Let me grab one sec here, Dave. Let me grab the paper here.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, we're good to
All
go.
right. Can you just provide me the ID number?
Yep. It's
Hmm?
47572
All right.
088.
All right. Now what we are going to do, we are going to provide you the cancellation form on the computer. Can I place you on hold for a moment? And don't touch your
Sure.
computer. All right. You're going to get a cancellation form. Just give me a second. What exactly you do with this computer, if you don't mind asking you?
Oh, just standard stuff, Dave. Watch movies,
All right.
check my bank,
All right.
um, check the sports, look at YouTube.
All right. Do you download stuff on the computer? Like, I mean,
Oh, every once in a while.
all right.
Like I downloaded the Skype, and I downloaded Netflix and
Can
iTunes.
you see a form on the
Uh,
computer? Just let me know if you see the form.
It says, "Welcome to the refund
All
departments,
right, you got a form, right?
Geek Squad,
All right,
Norton,
all
McAfee."
right.
Oh, are you? Oh, you guys work with Geek Squad and McAfee. I didn't
Hmm.
realize.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. All
Okay.
right. What exactly you see over there?
I see a
Please do
screen,
not press
a
anything.
window that
Just
says,
before doing anything, just read out.
it does say, "Please enter
All
my
right.
name." Should I do
Yeah, do
that?
that, and don't press enter. Let the page, keep, reloading. Just put the full name.
Okay.
What else you see? Just let me know.
It says, "Enter your
All
phone
right.
number."
Just provide me your phone number.
I actually just wrote this down. I just got a new one. So one
All right.
sec here, Dave. Okay.
All right. What exactly it's saying?
It says, "Please enter your full
All right.
address."
Go ahead and fill it up.
How's the day been going?
Going good. How about you?
Oh, can't complain. It's cold here in Chicago right now.
All right.
How about you guys? Do you guys have a lot of snow?
Mm-hmm. And what about the COVID situation at your place?
Oh, how's COVID
Yeah, yeah.
going? Oh, I mean, it's hard for everybody, man,
Mm-hmm.
you know. How about you guys?
It's worse, I can say.
Really? Where are you guys
We
based
are
out of?
located in Clearwater, Florida.
Oh, very nice. Beautiful
Mm-hmm.
beaches
Yep.
there.
Okay. What exactly you
Yep,
see?
never been.
Oh, what exactly you see?
Sure. It says, "Please enter your
All
bank
right.
name."
Okay. What exactly you see?
Please enter the refund amount which you are eligible to
Just
get.
put exactly the amount you are about to get. I mean, you have been charged.
Okay.
Just make sure you're not making any
Let's
mistake with that,
see.
right?
Absolutely. I wrote it down here. Let's see. I think it was 550 bucks they charged me. Hold.
Okay. What exactly you see?
It says, "Please wait. Money wired. Money cleared." That was fast.
Mm-hmm.
Please check your bank account.
All right. Can you just go ahead and log in into your bank and check whether you have received or not?
All right. Let me. I got it on my phone
You
here.
have
Hold
to
on a
go ahead
second.
with this computer. Just try to log in from the computer.
Yeah. Should. It's pretty quick on my phone here.
Sir, this is only the security device. You have to log in from your computer.
Sure. Yeah. It won't take long here.
Uh, Sir, you have to go ahead and log in from the computer because we are doing the process from the computer, right? To
Sure.
check whether you have
Sure.
received.
Yeah. I don't see it. I'm looking at Bank
That
of
that
America.
is
I don't
that is
see it
what I
yet. Are
said
you?
because we are trying to do it from your computer,
Yeah.
you know, and my server
Yeah.
is connected.
Yeah, but the computer communicates with my phone. I mean, it already look at it. It said money wired, money cleared.
Mhm.
So there must be some type of
That
error
is
on your
that, that
guys'
is
end.
why I said that you have to log into I mean, you have to do it from your computer, to
No, 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 no.
complete
It's on your guys' end. It's your on your guys' end.
to complete.
It's not
I
my
mean,
end.
to complete the payment. If you log in into your, I mean, we are doing this transaction from the computer, and you have to log in from the
Sure.
computer, to check, to process the payment.
Right. Right. Right.
Just let me know when you're checking, from the computer.
Yeah, the more I thought about it, I kept looking at my app
I'll
on my
I'll
phone and it's not
I'll
it's not
I'll tell
coming
you,
up.
I'll
What's
tell you,
going
I'll
on?
tell you what you have to do, sir, because we have did the transaction from your
Yeah.
computer. You have to log in into your computer.
Yeah.
You have to log in your bank from the computer.
Yeah.
You will receive an option called
Right.
accept payment. You cannot see those option on your phone.
Yeah, I think this is more of like a competence issue, Dave. Like maybe, do you have like a senior supervisor that can get this
All
fixed?
right,
Because I can tell you one thing, it's not a Bank of America
all
issue.
right.
Hello. Yeah,
Hello?
thank you for holding the line, sir. My name is Daniel. I'm supervisor over the floor.
So we're having some issues here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if Dave explained the situation, but I received an email from you guys about getting overcharged, something I didn't ask for.
Mm-hmm.
and then Dave was helping me get connected to you guys and get a refund sent back to me. But the problem is the refund said it was already wired and cleared, in fact. So I'm checking the amount on my phone, or I'm looking for the amount on my phone on Bank of America, and it's not there. So there must be a delay here that we're not really aware of. There's something. I asked Dave for a supervisor because I'm just wondering if Dave is maybe new and he's just not really sure how to fix this problem.
See, sir, I will tell you. It's not going to initiate into your bank account because you're checking it from your cell phone. See, I hope you understand, sir. The form which you filled up, on that form, we never asked for any kind of your banking information. Is that correct? Like not your bank account number or routing account number or anything like that, correct?
But it connected, Dan. Look, it literally said enter bank name.
The bank name.
Bank
See,
of America.
even I have a bank account. Even I
Verified.
have a bank account is JP Morgan Chase. By telling that, no one can transfer funds into my account, right?
But it said,
But
Dan.
so what we need to do,
Yeah.
sir, see,
It says
what's going to
money
happen?
wired.
What's going to happen?
It says,
why they make the connectivity secure? Because there is a transaction which we're going to do into your bank account directly from our company.
Maybe there's somebody else that can get this figured out. I just don't. Both you guys just don't really seem to really know. Is there maybe a different supervisor I could speak
Sir,
with,
I'm
Dan?
the supervisor over the floor. Are you doubting on my?
I am doubting a little bit, to be honest, Dan. It's clear on here, Dan. It says Bank of America verified, money wired, money cleared. I look at my phone,
And
it's
what
not
does
there.
it say?
This is not a Bank of
See,
America
money
issue.
wired, money cleared, and after money clear, what does it say?
It says please check your bank
So
account,
you
which
have,
I did.
so you have,
I checked
you
it.
have to do it from your computer.
Why? I don't understand
Because
that.
we
What's the
have to
difference?
complete the procedure. There's a procedure which has been instructed.
What's the
Then
process?
you
Tell
need
me.
to log in from your computer. Then only you will receive the money.
Okay. So all I have to do is just log in and then I'll receive it.
Sorry?
All I have to do is log in and then I'll receive it.
You need to log in to your bank from your computer, and there will be a transaction ID which you need to give it to me, and you need to confirm that yes, Daniel, I got that much of money into my bank account over this recorded line. That's what you need to do.
Right. I wonder if it'd just be helpful if I just called Bank of America. Maybe they could get this sorted out.
It's up to you, sir.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I'm
I'm not here to force.
may do that.
I'm not here to force.
Oh, I
I'm not
know,
here to
and
force
I don't feel like you're forcing it. I mean, you guys seem a little new,
Near?
to be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
New.
so I'm working in this company from last 3.5 years, and telling me I'm new. That's great.
There's no way.
You cannot judge me. You cannot judge me within.
I'm not judging
That's
you.
what you're doing. You're telling
It's
me
not a
new.
judgment
You're
when it's the
telling me
truth.
directly that I'm new. Even you're telling my colleague who's working in this company from last 8 or 9 months. It's not new.
Yeah, that's new though,
It's not
right?
new, sir.
I mean, that's
It's
new.
not new, sir. I understand, sir. If you are qualified enough and if you have educated
Dan,
enough.
there's no need to bring attitude here. Like we should both be respectful.
Yes, sir.
And I think you just would appreciate if you just calm down a little.
I'm not. See, I'm not angry on you. What I'm trying to explain is, sir.
You're angry. Is this how you guys treat your customers?
Am I treating you bad?
The moment you got on the phone, you were breathing heavy. You were obviously irritated.
I'm showing you an attitude?
Definitely.
Holy Jesus.
Could I just speak to Dave again? I just don't think we're connecting, Dan.
Sir, we have a bunch of customers whom need with whom we need to talk and fix this problem.
Right.
So instead of wasting our time,
I
get it. I totally get it that you're trying to mess with us and you're trying to waste our time. So what I will suggest you told me
I'm not wasting anyone's time. I'm just trying to get my money.
You told me.
See, look at you. You
told me
you have an attitude.
Sir,
look at
you're
you.
trying to be
you're
a
raising
smart.
your customer.
You're trying to be a smart.
And you're cussing at someone. Is this how you're supposed to treat your customers?
People like you in my career, and I exactly know how to treat people like you.
Your short career. Your very short
career.
Listen, I just want my money.
Exactly. If you want your money, you have to follow the procedure. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
This isn't
so
it.
It's either my way or highway. Okay.
No. There's got to be someone else. Clearly, you don't know what's going on
Clearly
here.
don't know what's going on.
No, no clue.
I doubt about it.
No, I definitely
If you're
know you
telling
have
me I
no
have an
idea what's going
attitude
on
from
here.
from the very
The
start,
moment you got on the phone with me,
then
Dan.
let me go ahead and show you some attitude. Definitely, sir. I'm not going to transfer this call to anyone. If you want the money, you have to do it my way. Otherwise, you can call your bank and you can hang up this call, sir.
What's your
My
name?
name is Daniel.
Daniel what?
I'm not here to give you my last name. I'm here to do my duty, sir.
Everybody's got a
I
boss,
told
Dan.
you,
Who's
sir.
your
I'm
boss?
the boss over here.
No, you're not. You
Yes,
don't
I
own the
am.
company.
Yes, I am.
You own
Yes, I
Norton?
am.
You
Yes,
own
no,
Norton?
I run this company,
You're,
Richard.
you own
No,
Norton?
I don't own Norton, but I'm the authorized service provider of
Well,
Norton,
that's
and
where
this
I
is my
called.
company. So I don't give a shit
You
about
said
what you're talking.
there's got to be someone else that knows what's going on
No,
here.
no.
Dan, you are clearly incompetent.
That's if that's what you think, I would love to do that.
It's not what I think, Dan.
Do you
I'm
know how
looking
to
at my
spell
phone.
clear? Do
I'm
you know
looking
how
at
to
it.
spell clear?
I've got it in my hand. I've got it in my
You got
hand.
it in your hand. What?
It
You
says
got
it
your D
says
in your hand.
wired cleared.
You got your D in your hand.
It says, is this how you talk to
You are a
customers?
customer. You're a
No,
fucker
come
gray
on, Dan.
bunch. A bunch of fuckers.
I'm just trying to get my money.
I never knew that an smart ass like you stay in Chicago.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of us here,
a
but
bunch
they
a
also
bunch
want their money.
a bunch of assholes like you in Chicago, and you're agreeing to it.
I'm agreeing to people that know what they're doing. And the moment you got on the phone, you're dripping with incompetence. You're cussing at your customers.
It feels like
you're not professional.
You know what I feel like. If you don't mind, can I tell you what I feel?
What do you
like?
feel
I
like?
feel like that.
Tell me.
Like you tried so hard to get a job, but you haven't got it yet, and
Yeah.
you're just you're showing that frustration on people like us who is actually working and earning. So why don't you do one thing, sir? Instead of messing with my time, why don't you use that time to educate yourself?
You have to have a boss. Everybody's got a boss.
Sir, do you have a
What's your
boss?
boss's name? What's your
Do
boss's
you
name?
have a boss?
What's your
I
boss's
would like
name?
to speak to your boss.
What's your boss's name? What's your employee
What's
ID?
your boss's
So I can.
name?
Dan. I'm gonna write an email to your company.
Sir,
What's the
do you
company's
have a
name?
father? Everybody have a father. Do you have one? Can I speak to your father?
Dan, what's your boss?
Can I speak to your father?
Let's not get childish here, Dan. You're getting childish.
I'm getting childish. I want to talk to your father. You're telling me I'm getting childish. Come on, you are being
You're
childish.
acting like a baby.
Tell me, don't
You're
you have
acting
a
like
father?
a baby. Dan, I'd like to speak to your boss or have his contact
So
information.
you have a single mother in your home?
What's his email?
Whose email?
What's your boss's email?
What's your father's name? Tell me your father's name. I will give you my boss's email.
I just want your boss's
I
email.
just want to know whether you have a
Dan,
father or not. Today I was watching a movie and there was an actor who doesn't have a father, and he was really feeling regret about it.
Really? Okay. All I want is your boss's email, please. That's all I want. The reason is, Dan, I'm gonna write a very long complaint about this experience.
Okay. So why don't you do one thing?
I think that
why don't you do one thing,
I really
sir?
think
Why
you may
don't you
need some
do
customer
why
service
don't you
training.
do one thing, sir?
Okay.
Why don't you mail it to Norton?
Well, what's your last name? There's probably a lot of Dans that don't know what they're doing there. I need to tell them which one.
There's no other Daniel in me. There's no other Daniel.
You're the only Dan in Norton. You're telling me a company that probably has thousands of employees and you're the most incompetent Dan they've got?
Yes.
If I just write Dan parentheses incompetent employee, they'll know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Really? Okay. Well, that's easy enough. But I still want your boss's number. What's your boss's name and number?
You want my boss's number? Okay, write down the name of him.
Yeah, please.
But actually, you started telling you want to know the name of my boss, right? So write it down.
Okay, I'm ready.
So the name of my boss is Elizabeth III. Elizabeth the Third.
Say that again. I didn't hear you. You broke up there.
I told you to get some knowledge. Even if you don't know how to spell Elizabeth, what can I do with you? Holy Jesus.
Your boss's name is Elizabeth III?
Yes, Elizabeth the Third.
I don't understand.
You don't understand?
What's her last name?
Don't you want the phone number of my boss?
I would love that. That'd be
Four
great.
509.
So if I call Elizabeth III at this number and I tell them that I had a terrible experience with Dan because he doesn't know what he's
Yes,
doing,
yes.
he didn't get me my money, she'll know exactly who I'm talking about because obviously you don't know what the hell's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You must have been like the supervisor that they just picked because they had no other
Hey, what
choice,
what are you talking,
right?
sir? What are you
Right?
talking?
They didn't have anyone. They didn't have
What are you
anyone else,
talking,
right? They
sir?
just chose
You
you.
know, my
I.
boss have a daughter, and I'm
Uh huh.
married to her. How can you see that I'm not smart enough? Come on.
You're married to your boss's daughter.
Correct.
What's her OnlyFans account?
Why I'm gonna tell you that?
Well, I mean, I'm looking for a good time on Fridays.
Are you? Do you
Yeah,
wanna
yeah.
do you want a job? I can give you a job. I have a vacancy.
I wouldn't work
I
for you,
have a
Dan. I don't. I
I
don't.
have a
I
vac
don't work for
I have a
bosses that
vacancy.
don't have an idea what the hell is
I
going
have
on.
a vacancy of a bathroom
And I feel
cleaner in
bad for this daughter here. First of all, you married the boss's daughter? Wow.
Yes, I did.
Does she know?
Yeah, I'm smart enough.
Does
I'm
she
good
know?
looking.
I mean, that's fine. You can be really hot, but you could still be a
Yeah,
dumbass.
that's what you think.
And that's
That's
what the
what you think,
situation
sir.
is right
That's
now.
what you think.
Will you stop talking and actually
No,
just
no.
give me
I
an
will
email?
first I will talk, then I will give you the email.
Okay, go ahead.
I told you it's
Go
gonna
ahead.
be my way or highway.
Oh, big man
Yeah.
here.
Ooh.
Ooh, scary.
Ooh.
Okay,
Badam,
okay.
badam, badakacha, badam. Ooh. What can I name?
It's funny that Norton has this much time on their hands. Didn't you say earlier that you have a lot of customers, yet you spent this amount
No,
of
no, no.
time
I
with this
I'm
unbelievably
I'm
unprofessional
asking my other
behavior?
colleagues to deal with them, but I really want to talk to you.
Okay. What's your last name, by the
I
way?
can give you my last name. Come on. Don't you think if you're gonna call Elizabeth and you're gonna tell that you had a word with Daniel who is married with your daughter, definitely she will recognize me. Come on, man. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be an
Hmm.
stupid asshole.
Hmm.
I know you are I
Dan,
see I know you are full of baloney, but believe me I'm better than you.
I just can't call to get my money, Dan.
Yeah?
And still, I'm going to look at my phone again because, again, it said money cleared, which means it'll be in your bank account. I'm
Is
looking,
that
Dan.
easy?
Do you hear that
Is that
sound?
easy?
Do you hear that
Yeah,
sound?
yeah, yeah.
Do you hear that
No,
sound?
no,
Listen.
no.
I want you to listen closely.
Okay.
That's the sound of
Okay.
your
Do you
incompetence
want
because it's
do you want
still
me to
not in my
speak
bank
like
account.
that?
I've given you a great amount of my time.
Mm.
I think I deserve the respect of receiving your last
You
name
want respect?
and your email and their
You
email.
want
Yep,
respect? Okay, let me give you some
absolutely.
respect. Do you have do you have um, a window nearby you? Do you have a window nearby?
I'm
Do you
listening.
have a window nearby you?
Sure,
Just tell me yes or no.
sure, sure,
You have one, right?
sure.
Can you open up that window?
Oh, absolutely. Anything for you,
Yes,
Dan.
open up the window and tell me what do you see?
What do you mean?
If you open up your window, what do you see outside?
I don't understand what you're saying.
If you're gonna open up your window, definitely you will be able to see what is outside. Tell me, what do you see? What comes in your eyes
Okay.
first? What do you see first when you open up the window? Tell me. And tell me what you close
This
your
is
you close your
unbelievable.
eye you close your
Unbelievable,
eyes and
Dan.
tell me what do you see?
Dan,
Close your eyes,
you
close
are
your
the
eyes
most
and tell me what
pathetic
do you see?
supervisor I have ever encountered in my life.
You,
Is this
sir,
how you treat
give me,
people in your normal
sir.
life?
I swear to, I swear to Mother Jesus. I
Hmm.
swear to Holy Mother Cow. You just tell me, give me one answer, and I will give you each and every detail which you want. Give me one answer. If you close your eyes, what do you see? Tell me, sir. Come on. You see
Okay.
black? That is your future. You see dark, right? That is your future.
I don't
If
understand.
you open up your window, you will see a car.
Uh-huh.
Put that car,
Okay.
if you see a car, if you see a tree, if you see garden, go
Uh-huh.
there. Take a deep breath and
Yeah.
think what you are doing.
So I just want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. You're threatening me.
I'm threatening you?
That's
That's what I
exactly what you're
do.
doing. Oh, you
Yes.
do? Wow. So again, I think okay, so you threatened me and then so now we're back to square one. What's your last name? What's your boss's email? You did promise
Yeah,
me.
I promised you, but you did not answer me. Okay, I'm gonna ask you one more question.
So
I'm gonna ask you
you're a
I'm
liar.
gonna ask you one more
You're a
question. If you
liar too.
answer it, I will give you the
Okay.
details. I'm gonna ask you one more question.
So you're a liar, incompetent. The
Mhm.
fact that your company has
Is
hired
your
someone
is
like
your real
yourself.
name is Richard?
Of course
And
it
who
is.
is Gray? The middle name which you have, Gray. Who is Gray? Your father?
I don't know. It's a family
It's a
name.
family name. That must be your father or your grandfather, right?
Okay.
Call him and tell me. Call him and tell him that you are a
Wow. That's all you've got?
or
That's the best you
stop
can do?
stop using that
Th-
middle name. I I
this is what
I
you've
had
got?
nothing much
This is
to
the
do,
best you've
and you
got?
are
You have nothing better to do?
nah, not right
Okay.
now.
Answer me one
You answer
question,
me one
Dan.
question. You answer me one question, okay? And now,
Me first, you second. How long have you been scamming people?
I told you 3.5 years, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, now I can ask you one question.
Fine. Go ahead. Shoot.
You're not here to. You're not. You know what you're doing, right?
Yes. That's your question, Dan. That is your question,
See,
right? Okay, my turn.
see. Okay,
My
your turn.
turn. And be honest,
Okay.
Dan. Do you feel bad about scamming people?
Believe me, not even 1%.
Wow. That is really sad, Dan. Okay, your turn.
Okay, my turn. Okay. Have you ever
Okay.
been scammed?
Yes,
You have, right? And what was the amount?
I have. Up, up,
Okay, okay, okay,
up,
okay. Your
up,
turn, your turn, your turn,
up.
your turn, your
Okay,
turn.
okay, okay. Why do you scam
Money,
people?
man. Come on, money. Money talks, money walks,
Okay,
money.
go ahead.
Yeah. What was the amount? Be honest.
We took a trip to California,
It-
and I think someone got us for like 5 grand.
5 grand.
They stole our credit card information.
5 grand.
I know, man. It's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna paint a picture for you.
Uh,
Seeing as how you just threatened me and you told me to
uh,
like, walk in front of a car, and that wasn't very nice, Dan.
uh,
Okay, first of all.
uh,
But I'm gonna paint a picture for you.
okay.
Okay, you've got a 75-year-old woman. She's a grandmother,
Uh-huh.
single.
Uh-huh.
Her husband died.
Uh-huh.
She's a
Uh-huh.
widow. You guys get into her
Mm-hmm.
computer with UltraViewer
Mm-hmm.
and do your spiel,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Deep down,
Mm-hmm.
how does that make you feel? Be honest.
Okay. Before answering that question, can I ask you a question?
Fine.
Okay. If a woman is 75 years old,
Hmm.
she's widow, she
Yes.
she have nothing, no one with her, and she have $50,000 into her account. What's she gonna
Yes.
do with that money? She's seven.
You're
She's
not.
70. She's 75. She lives alone. Come on, man. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna rule her entire money. I'm gonna do around 40K, and I will rest of 10K leave it to her. Enjoy her life.
You know that's pretty callous, right? I right? It's kind of like, let me ask you this, okay?
Your
But
turn. Your
actually,
turn. Your
I had
turn.
my original
Your
question,
turn.
right? I had my original question,
Right.
which was, okay, the grandmother,
Mhm.
right? Think about your grandma,
Mhm.
right? Everybody has
My
family,
grandma will.
unless
My grandma will never have that kind of money in her account.
no, okay, let's say $1,000, or even let's say five hundred
I'm not gonna
dollars.
touch her account. Believe me, I never did.
Your grandmother or
If I
who?
have a customer who she have a $500, whether she's widow, whether she's not, whether she's 75 years
Yeah.
old or 55 years old,
Hmm.
if she have around
Hmm.
$500, $1,000, I'm not gonna touch her. Come on, man, I'm not here to make $500 or $1,000 in a day. Come on, what are you talking, man?
No, what I was
See, I
getting
know,
at, my original question, Dan,
you know
you're
one thing. Okay, let me tell you one thing. Okay,
okay,
okay.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I believe you know this is illegal, right? Whatever I'm doing. You know that really pretty well, right? So I'm
Obviously.
gonna do something. I'm gonna do, if I am already into a bad shit, definitely I'm gonna make much more money than the normal people, right?
Yeah.
So why I'm gonna touch $500, $1,000, man? I'm here to make money in like in my entire career, it happened 3, 4 times. I found people who don't have money much. Okay, and I feel like I should have given them some money. Believe me, I actually did.
You gave them
Yeah,
money.
I did. That's why I earn. Okay,
But
we
can I
both have.
can
See,
I can I
we both have a different, you know, thinking in our mind. You think I'm scamming people for me? No, man, I'm not scamming people for me. I'm scamming people for my people. I'm scamming your people for my people.
is that
That's
right?
my ideology. Okay.
You originally a minute ago you said you don't feel anything. Is that really the truth?
No, and believe me, I don't feel anything for you people
And why is that?
because you guys, I can, it's gonna be very complicated to answer.
So help me
Go ahead.
understand. Help me understand
See,
code
you
because I do this
okay?
a
Let's
lot.
let's do one thing. You ask me questions, whatever you have in your mind, and believe me, I'm gonna answer each and every one of them today.
Okay. So tell me, you said it was
Yes,
complicated. You said you take from our people to give back to your
correct.
people. Tell me more about that.
hmm You know, in your people, in your country, I believe you understand that we don't belong to the same. We both don't belong to the same country, right?
Right.
Let me give you an example.
Okay.
Okay, let me give you an example. Where you live, you get SSN from your government, right? You guys get social security from your government, right?
When we're 65 and older.
Yes.
Yes.
And in our country, our government don't give a shit about a 65-year-old. That's what they think, that they're about to die. Why are we gonna help them? See, if our government is not gonna help them, then who is gonna help them?
I don't know.
People,
I have no
people
idea.
like me, I believe.
You must know that we pay for that, right?
We we
Like we pay
we
that in
also do, man.
taxes.
We also do. Believe me. What do you think if we are living in a country for 65 years, and what do you think that
Hmm.
65-year-old people haven't paid their government? We
Everybody
all
has to
we
pay
all do,
taxes.
man. We all do. But what if our government doesn't pay us back?
Then you're out money.
I help those people, and I do. You have street dogs in your locality? You
No.
don't have? We have a bunch of street dogs in our locality. Who is going to help those dogs? People like us.
Dan, come on. Let me just interject
hmm
here. Are you telling me that you're some type of Robin Hood stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, and that's why you do
No, no,
this?
no, no, no. I'm not Robin Hood. I'm not going to take that credit, man. I'm not Robin Hood. I'm not that much good. I do whatever I feel like. I feel like if I should help these people, I do. If I don't feel like, I don't.
Can I ask how much money you bring in a month on
You have
average?
no idea, man. You have no idea.
No
You have
idea.
no idea.
Estimate.
Give it a idea. Give it a rough idea. Give it a try.
I mean, if you're talking about taking 40,000 from an old woman and letting her keep 10, I'm sure that you, over a year's time, brought in millions of dollars.
Year? That's a long time, man, for $1 million.
We're talking like $1 million a month.
No, not months. Come on, man. If I'm gonna earn $1 million a month, why I'm wasting my time on you?
That's a waste of time. $1 million a month.
No, not maybe $1 million. I earn around 60K, 70K.
That's that's more than what the average person in this country makes in a year.
Correct. And I spend half of the money to help people, and half of the money for my life. You got your answer.
What do you think it would take for you to get out of this life?
Mm, Let me tell you. I need a good government. That's it. I'm a patriotic person. Let me tell you. I love my country, and I will do anything to help my country. Anything, believe me. Even I have to die for it, I will. I will glad to do that. I would love to do that.
Probably nothing then. You think you're going to do this the rest of your
No, no,
life?
no, man. No, no. The day I
When do you think you're done?
mm, probably a couple of years, and then I will get into then I will get into politics. That's what my aim is.
So I don't think you originally answered my question, Dan. I asked
Good, good. Ask me
how you feel. How you feel like when you take that 40,000 from that grandma. Is it another day at the office, or do you actually see the impact it has on her life.
See, if I get 40K from a customer, the first thing which I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend all that money. Not all that money. As I told you, half of the money for helping people and half of the money for me. And until and unless I don't spend the entire money, I will not go for my next target.
How do you get okay, so like this scam is $550, right? But how do you get $40,000 from
$550?
someone?
Who told you?
Yeah. Well, that's the Norton scam that I'm calling about.
And if you add couple of zero to them, then how much it's gonna make? See, what I need, frankly speaking, what I need is a good government who can help poor people in my country, in my streets, and like I need a government who can give plenty of job to youngsters like us, so we don't have to do these
Hmm.
things, right?
You don't have that now?
What do you think? The day people like me in my country start getting a good job, the profile which they want, the much they are educated. What do you think? How much I'm educated? What do you think?
I'm gonna guess some college.
College, I've done my
You're
MBA.
what?
I've done my MBA in, you know, human resource.
So how did you get into this? You said earlier, what, 3.5 years? What was that point what was that point in your life?
Unemployed. Then I get into the shit, and I really don't wanted to do this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not want it to do this, but when I get into it, and when I started helping people, then the vision I'd had in my mind to help my country and my people, I just, I've seen that happening, and I did it. So tell me, am I wrong?
Hmm. Are you wrong
The way I
for wanting to help your
yes.
people? You're not wrong for wanting to help your people.
So
The method that you go about it is wrong.
see, I know whatever I'm doing, it's wrong. Come on. Then people like us, why we are doing this shit? Because our government is not helping us to give our vision which we need to educated people like me. That's all I want. So even if from your video, if my government gets to know that the youngsters like us in our country is getting into in the shit because of them only, at least 10 people like me or 50 people like in my country, if it gets a job, I will feel like you are a very good human being, and somehow you help me to show this vision to my government. Why don't you show this instead of showing that scammer like us is ripping people in your country and taking money off the company? And like, don't you think when I go to sleep, before going to sleep, don't you think I don't have in my mind that what I did today is wrong? Definitely, I do have. And what that lady's gonna think about me, how she's gonna curse me. But at the same time, when I help my people, they give me blessings, and that is the reason why I'm still alive. So I'm getting curse from one people, and I'm getting blessings for 100 people, from 100 people. So there's a difference, man. Now you tell me, am I wrong? I mean, even believe me, in couple of years, if the capital which I have in my aim, if I get that capital, I have a vision in my mind that if I have a capital, that much of money, I will get into politics, and at least to help my locality, my city, my state, and in future, inshallah, if I will be able to help my country, I will definitely do that. There are a bunch of people.
What?
There are a bunch of people like there are a bunch of scammers like me. I will not tell people. There are a bunch of scammers like me who do this only for money, for a rich life, for a famous life, for a celebrity life, for a lightning life, having a two-seater, having a bungalow, spending money with girls, showing them richness. I don't give a about. They're gonna get into hell. Definitely they will. because they are doing it for their joy, for their successful life. For ripping people, come on, man.
Well, you must be into a little bit of it if, I mean, you give half to the people, half to yourself. You must live a good life.
No, man, no, no, not much. Not much. I still ride a cycle. I still live in a small house. I save money, 20%. I
Yep.
told you half of the money, spend it on poor people and half of the money for me.
Hmm.
I never told you that I'm spending that money. I'm
Mm.
I'm saving that money for that capital which I have in my mind. Let me give you 5 more minutes, okay? I will give you 5 more minutes, okay? Can't your government ban these scammers? It's a piece of cake.
Can they ban them?
It's a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake for your government. I'm a technical guy. I will tell you. See, whatever we are doing, are you technical enough to understand um, VoIP?
I use a VoIP. I don't know the technical piece behind it.
Okay, voice over internet protocol.
Yes.
Okay, and if you're gonna, and there's a what we say, we call it CLSID. You know what is CLSID?
It sounds familiar. CLSID.
Computer License Security Identification Number.
Okay.
Okay, and if your government banned both of them, the VoIP and the CLSID, you know, you will have a call blocker. There's something called call blocker.
Hmm.
No one can call you and scam you if you divide both these things with your router. No one can get into your computer.
Don't you think that people would find a way around that?
And what do you think your government is not banning it? Your government is not doing it. Why? Somehow your government is also earning. What do you think? Selling these gift cards to normal people who are getting scammed and not giving them the money. What do you think? Your government is not earning
How would they be earning?
by selling those cards because the Target people, the Best Buy people, the Walmart people, the Walgreens, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Circle K, CVS,
Mm,
they are not paying to your government.
mm.
The much they are selling, the much they are paying.
Don't you think that it's probably chump change though? Gift card sales.
Your government wants these kinds of scams so they can earn more.
Maybe. I mean, I don't think I would
Not
ever know
me,
that.
not maybe. Believe me, it is. Imagine you are doing a wire transfer. Let me give you a bit of more knowledge about it. But tell me one thing. If you're gonna wire, imagine $20,000 from your country to, let's say, Thailand,
Hmm.
what are the charges which your bank gonna take?
Probably a transfer fee and some taxes.
How much it's gonna be?
Oh, I'm not sure. I've never done a wire transfer.
$2,200 for 20,000. $1,100 for every 10K. I've been in this industry from a very long time. You need to blame your government for this. Let me give you one more example. Are you familiar with Western Union MoneyGram?
The basics that it's
The
used
base
for transferring money.
transfer money. Now imagine you transfer $5,000 from your country to Colombia. How much your government takes?
No idea.
7.5% of it,
Just in taxes.
just the taxes.
That's
So for
crazy.
five, so for 5,000, how much it is?
I mean, it's probably around $400 ish.
And what do you think? How much transfers on normal happens from your country to Colombia in a day,
Oh,
or
millions,
Georgia?
millions, millions of dollars, millions, billions, maybe.
So imagine what is the 7.5% of million?
Seven,
Tell me.
like 70 grand, 77,000.
That's much your government makes every day.
So you're saying that our government is enabling this problem and they have no vested interest to stopping it.
Now, what do you think? Catching people like us is going to be very hard for a successful country like you. Don't you have technologies? Don't you have power?
I'm sure we do.
Then why not stopping us? And it is happening from last 15, 16 years. So why don't you ask questions to your government instead of asking questions to me?
So what do you think? Do you believe him? He wants to help his country become a better place. He claims to be a part-time humanitarian and a patriot willing to die for his country. He says he gives half of his income to the poor and even helps stray dogs on the streets. I don't know if he was real with me or not, but the more I talk to scammers with claims like this, where apparently his government's corrupt, he has no job opportunities, he's forced to live a life of crime. The more I talk to people like this, the more I come back to the realization that we all have a choice to do good or to do bad. And in this case, despite his motivations or ideology, he has chosen to do bad. He said it himself. He scams our people to give to his. Tell your friends and family about scams like this. Show them this video. Show them how this works. The more you help other people increasing their awareness of these scams, it will decrease the likelihood that it happens. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon.